Hello, I'm Therese from the Great British Sewing Bee, and today I'm going to show you how to make a fitted face cover that's snug but comfortable. Using the pattern, I cut out 2 pieces of the main fabric and 2 pieces of the lining, and I cut out 4 pieces of light interfacing, so each piece of fabric has its own piece of interfacing. I've actually cut my lining fabric slightly shorter so that when I turn it under there aren't so many layers. It's a 0.5 of a centimetre seam allowance. I always go backwards first for my back stitch, forwards and then back stitch. So turning your lining piece so it's inside out and your main piece is right side out, pop one inside the other, and then I make one seam go one way and match the other seam but push it so the spare fabric goes the other way, and then just stick a pin to hold those two together. I'm cutting V's into this curved edge to make sure that it curves properly. Trim it down so that you're just cutting off the tops of the V's and then finger press the seam to one side. So now I'm going to put the wire in the nose piece. I used a piece of bias binding like this. I threaded in the piece of wire. Pop your machine onto zigzag stitch and slide it under. Coming up to the last bit now, we're putting in the elastic. So I slide it in underneath the folds, put my machine back to straight stitch. So there you have a fitted face cover. Make sure you have the longer piece of elastic on the side where the nose piece is, because that's the bit that goes around the back of your head, and this is the bit that goes around the back of your neck.